Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem, where a fire is our main problem as the local castle of this village, this town, is licking with flames. We need to get in. In order to do that, we need to find ourselves 3 switches, in which our newest member here, Matthew the Thief, as well as Rath, the captain of the local guard, it seems, is doing a good job in helping us. So with that said, we continue to look forward to more stuff, and as it is, we can open up a door, but we can't defeat the enemy within, so that's a bit of a problem. Right, is there another way to get damage on this opponent from here? We could just wait and possibly get in there enough to use a spell. So with that said, we cast Fire ×2, which might take out our opponent if we hit with both of them. So no enemy is blocking the switch at all. Urk has done a very good job though, not leveling up. That seems to be the last enemy on the map at this rate. So let's move Florina to stand on this switch. And oh, that's not good. This must be the second trigger. Everyone, there's one more trigger. There is, but there's problems before that, so we need to get to work. Right, Dorcas, how do you do up close versus this fiend? I do not want you going down to that guy after all. But will he move? That's the other question. He looks heavily armoured and he's guarding the switch entirely. If he moves off the switch, we can use that to our advantage. So with that said, we'll use an iron axe here and aim to just do as much damage as possible to this foe. Which went down quite well. My goodness, that was quite a nice strike, sir. Right, so Rath is already such a high level that I think Will come in next to finish the job. And that would be a bowman taken down for a level for Will. Now, funnily enough, I'm not expecting this guy to move from his position. Strength up on Will there. So what we could do is move people into position to kind of block the way a little bit more. Keep Will safe and the higher HP guys at the front and see if this guy wants to challenge us. This is probably where the armor thing would do quite well. Let's see if we can get you over here and get our main soldier, our main strongman, Sane, up into position to fight. With that said though, he's not advancing, so what's a hand axe gonna do if it hits? Bah! Lindis and a cadre! When did you arrive? No matter, I shall deal with you. Well, I'm not even gonna come into close range with you because I've got all the range guys here. All the range I should need. So with that said, Bowman strikes. Another chunk of experience gained. How much damage will Rath do here? Well, it looks like he might... Oh, 3 × 2. That's not so much. Maybe he'll crit. Well, we really chunked him down bit by bit there. We have all our troops in position. So, Lindis, have you got this? Alright, we would do 0 damage with that one, but the Manikati, however, would do damage, so it seems to break armor nicely. However, if we don't hit, we get in a lot of trouble in return. In fact, Lim would probably go down. So the question is, can we do something about that? Should we just leave it for another turn? No one's going to be in danger at this rate, after all. And when patience can be had, patience is a virtue. Can we fly over walls? No, that's a shame. It doesn't matter if we take another turn, because we're nice and safe. Dorcas, do you want to do the honours? From a position of safety far away, Gah! Lord Lundgren! The boomerang axe finishes the boss and Dorcas levels up. So level 4 Dorcas gains some defense, so that's not bad for him at all if he's going to be front lines. And all we have to do now is stand on the switch to end it, so Lindis, do the honours. You didn't fight anyone. So this is the final one. We should be good to go. Here it is, Olis, the hidden passageway. Good work. We'll let Rath take it over from here. Our healer had to do nothing. Some of our members just were there. Ah, it's Rath. You've done well. What a performance. Sir, if you have praise, it should be given to this group. Who are you? My name is Lindis. I'm pleased you're well. Oh, it's you. You're Marquise's Kalins. Leave us, Rath. I would speak with this girl. Now Now, Lady Lindis, do you know the identity of those responsible for this uproar? I believe it to be the work of my granduncle, Lundgren. That's exactly right, which means my castle has been damaged in your family's petty inheritance dispute. My apologies. When I heard that Lady Madeline's daughter was in trouble, I thought to lend my assistance. I find I've changed my mind. I withdraw my offer. Marquis Rath, you gave me your word, my lord. Your name is Kent, is it not? You failed to inform me of one most vital detail. What do you mean? This girl does resemble Lady Madeline, but I didn't expect to see her so tainted with the blood of Sakea. What? Don't you feel the Marquise of Kalen would be troubled to meet this nomadic mongrel? You... Sane, hold! My apologies, my lord Marquise. Your man is poorly disciplined. Marquise Rath, please, if you would grace us with your aid. I hear Marquise Kalen is ill in the bed. I question whether he will survive to meet this girl. In which case, his brother, Lundgren, will claim his title. And I certainly wish to avoid trouble with the coming Marquise. You scheming... Sane. I understand, Kent. Sane, we take our leave at once. Lady Lindis, I am proud of the Sakea blood that runs through my veins. I will not accept aid from one who disparages my heritage. That was well done, my lady. The Marquise is allowed. Don't worry about anything. We're all here for you. Isn't that so, Kent? I beg your forgiveness. Why are you apologizing, Kent? I've been so concerned with seeing you to Kaylin. I failed to take your feelings into account. Is that it? Trouble yourself no more. You have put my safety above all else. I have seen that. Hold your head up. Be proud. Lady Lindis. Bah! Arrogant child. If she had but shed a single tear, I would have granted her request. We Lycian nobles will never understand those prideful savages. Are those your true feelings toward the nomads of Sakea, my lord? What? Oh, Rath! I didn't see you there. My comments do not reflect on you. You are my captain. I'm proud of your service. Of course, as long as we bend our knee to you, you cannot where we're from. But when an equal comes to my lands, what conceit! Rath, how can you speak to me like that? I have treated you well, have I not? I have paid you well. I have treated you better than your kind deserves. You will never understand. My service ends here. The Marquis of Rath. He said my grandfather was ill. We must hurry to Kaylin. As we approach Kaylin, Lundgren's obstacles will be more difficult to overcome. However, I vowed to see you through to the end, my lady. I'm counting on you, Kent. I'm with you too. Thank you, Sane. Olis, thank you for always standing at my side. It's because of all of you that I will persevere. They will never break my spirit. Rath! What is it? What are you... I overheard the Marquis talking to himself. Lynn of the Lorca, proud daughter of Sakea. I would join you. I would add my strength to yours. Really? And this, I want you to take it. This is gold? It's too much. I can't accept it. I have no need for it, and if it will help you. But I cannot take back something once offered. Rath, I thank you. Well, that's a nice little war fund. And so we finish another chapter and move straight into another one. Lynn takes a leave of Arathan, finding no aid from its spiteful Marquise. Now she and her companions resume their march toward Caelin in earnest. Racing against time with her grandfather's life the prize. Harried and impatient, Lynn presses onward. Suddenly, a young boy appears, pleads for their assistance. As Chapter 7, Siblings Abroad begins. Please! Somebody please help! That's enough! Get out now! I want none of your trouble! But sir, why? You were so kind yesterday. I thought you were just two kids, a couple of traveling performers. If those men are chasing you, you must be up to no good. Now, get up and get out. You're a plague on this decent folk. But... Phew. What a mess. Where are we, Kent? This is Cafelet. If we head due south, we'll pass into Caelin. From here, I say we're about 10 days' ride to Castle Caelin. Assuming we don't run into any delays, of course. 10 days. Pardon me, but... Yes? Can I help you? You and your friends, are you mercenaries? And if we are? I need your help. Milady, Lindis! You mustn't let your guard down, not even for a child. I know. Forgive me, but we're in a hurry. Is there someone else you can ask? There's no time. Ninian's been... It's my sister! Some men have taken her away! Your sister? Did you say your sister's been accosted? Sane! That's right! By some cruel, awful men! I don't know what I'll do without Ninian! Milady Lindis! We must help him! Nonsense! We haven't the time! If the Marquise is as ill as we've heard, we must proceed! Kent, I want to help this child. Milady? I'm worried about my grandfather, of course. But this... I cannot stand by and let a child be taken from her home. I see. I'm sorry, Kent. I am your loyal retainer. You owe me no apologies. You must do as your heart dictates, milady. I will follow you, no matter where that may lead. Thank you. Ha! Such a noble speech. Ever the true knight, that one. Ah, well, you're in luck, laddie. Let's go get your sister. Will you lead us to the men who've done this? Uh-huh. They're really tough, so be careful. Leave them to us. We're pretty tough ourselves, right, Olis? Indeed we are. We've been sorting everyone out thus far and barely taking critical damage and keeping everyone nice and safe, though. Hello, weird cloaked guy. Ah, oh no. Found him. Come on, it's back to Nergal with you. Quiet now. No, let Ninian go. We ain't supposed to kill ya, but we sure can rough you up. Get him! Huh? Who do you think you are? Lynn! Let the boy's sister go. Ah, you want to help the kid, huh? What a shame. You're gonna die for something that don't concern ya. You think so, do you? Do we look so meek to you? I think you're in for a terrible shock. Stupid girl. You'll regret those words. Take him down, boys. It's Starting with this chapter, you'll be able to use the preparation screen. Oh really? On this screen you can choose who will fight, equip different items, and arrange your formation, among other things. If you have no special preparations to make, simply press start. This starts the chapter with the same group you were using at the end of the last chapter. So who do I really want in is the question. Who's not in is the other question. Right then, we have Rath and we have Matthew not in. Depending or not if we need a thief or not. I wonder if we can actually steal from people specifically as well. That would be kind of nice. But he's got an armor slayer there. Can I move over the items? That's what I'm wondering. Right. So if we select... No, we can't by the look of it. Because I want to move that over. Nope, no more looking at stuff. No more moving things. Doesn't look like it. Right, so let's just choose our troopers. So we're Sane and Kent taking the front lines. Florina there for some quick action. Wheel is a nice ranged option. Dorcas, Urk and Sarah. I imagine Dorcas switched out for Rath might be good. But maybe Matthew could get in a slice or two. That's what I'm wondering. We'll try to get some experience, I think. We'll see how this goes. Hello. I see we're facing a shaman, Olis. I've heard that practitioners of the dark arts are fearsome foes. We'll have to be careful. What? Who are you? Please, forgive me. I never meant to startle you. Your robes, they look like religious vestiary. Are you an Elamine bishop? Yes, well, no. I'm only an acolyte. An Elamine monk, to be specific. My name's Lucius. Do you have business with us? I was at the inn when this child came seeking help. The innkeeper was afraid to get involved. He was unpleasant. I wasn't afraid of him. I'm used to being treated that way. That's awful. May I please lend you my services? I truly wish to help the boy, if only a little. Of course. Thank you very much. The blessings of Saint Elamine be upon you. The Monk Lucius has joined your group. Monks are users of the magic of light. Those who wield magic are highly attuned to its flow, so they have a high magic resistance. Units with high magic resistances can reduce the damage caused by magical attacks. When magic users battle each other, they often find it hard to inflict damage. The light magic of monks is strong against the dark magic favoured by shamans. Lucius should come in handy here. Let's put his magic to the test. Have Lucius attack the shaman nearest him. And so we get straight to work by the look of it. You wish for me to attack the shaman? Very well. Indeed I do. So attack with your lightning ability. ×2 attack, in fact. And so we see other spells go to work, but only 2 damage given against me. I'm strong against you, sir. And 9 experience is gained. Nicely done, Lucius. Thank you for joining the party. I can help too. Nils, can you fight? No, but I'm a bard. Bards are useful to have around. A bard? Do you mean you're a minstrel? This is no place for a ballad or a saltarello. Oh, never heard that word. Come on, trust me. I'm all yours, Olis. I still don't know if I'm saying Marquise correctly. It's time to see what Nils can do. The music played by bards allows your allies to move twice in the same turn. However, bards cannot engage in combat, so be careful not to expose them to danger. Right then, so that said, you'd like me to play for Lucius, right? Let's use your ability, sir. A lovely song and jig, thank you for that. And 10 experience gained as well, so we want to use your ability all the time if you can make people move again. What do you think? That was lovely, invigorating even. You ought to play for me sometime, I could use the boost. Everyone could, my music can refresh you all. Through the power of Nils' music, Lucius can move again this turn. Bards gain experience by playing music. Use Nils' powers often and increase his skill. Indeed I shall, so am I free to attack as I will? Well, there's houses to check out by the ton, in fact. We've got a vendor over there, so we got some kind of shop going. But for now, what I want to do is boost up Matthew a little bit. So with ×2 attack there, I think we can finish the job, don't you? Nicely done, a strike to the face. That worked beautifully, sir. Matthew gets some experience. Right, apart from that, what else is the lay of the land we've got here? So, we've got some nice places to go to. We've got to go all the way around there by the look of it and defeat the heights here. But first of all, let's check out what's going on by checking out some houses. Maybe I can get some firewood out of it. Who's there? Who are you? Ah, you're just passing through? Pay me no mind, I was just thinking out loud. You see, there's an old tree on the other side of this mountain. It's just a dead old snag, really. I was just thinking of some way I could put it to good use. As I said, there's nothing that need concern you. Okay. Right, we got a snag here. Just wondering if I can use this, because I could take possibly people over the peak and just maybe knock it down or some such, but still, for the time being, let's check out another house. Before we plan what's going on. That's quite a group you've gotten yourself involved with. What's with the music? You do know you're facing the Black Fang, right? Anyone they target winds up, well, you know. No one escapes the Fang. That's what they say anyway. You and those odd children, I'd say you're finished. Not that I'll have any part of it. Of course not. Okay then, sir, nice talk, but I'm wondering, considering we've got a party member here with quite high resistance stats in general, a nice affinity, and able to fly over mountains, if I could put that to work. So here comes the question, which will be answered in the next episode. Join me then for more Fire Emblem as we get to battling all these troops that it looks like a village up there needs protecting as well. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.